Hey guys, welcome to Game Update, where every week on Monday I update you, letting you know the games I played the previous week and the progress that I've made, and in hopes that it helps me progress through games, I would like to see you guys comment down below every week. I recognize usernames and faces, avatars. I'd like you guys to comment down below, tell me what games you played last week and any progress you made, and so together every week we can progress and finally beat our games that we might be having on our backlog list. So last Sunday I started playing Kingdom Hearts again, and Kingdom Hearts was one of the reasons I got my PS3, because there's like certain titles that I wanted to play that definitely interest me that aren't on Nintendo consoles, like Kingdom Hearts. I got Ni no Kuni because that interested me a whole lot. I watched my friend play it at his house. I'm like, I kind of want that. And I also have Tales of Vesperia. So Kingdom Hearts right now is the only PS3 game I've played. So I need to get some more on my PS3 because it has been a very convenient thing for me to finally have a Blu-ray player, but also to have access to certain titles. Like I know I want to get, I can borrow Grand Theft Auto 5 from someone. A lot of PS3 games I can borrow and play. So I'm really looking forward to doing that once I find the time and schedule everything right with my work schedule and video making. So yes, Kingdom Hearts 3. I started playing that again. I have about, I think, about 20 hours in there. I have to go back and double check, and so far what happened was last week is I just started playing the Ariel's, the Atlantica, the world with the Little Mermaid. And I remembered when I made last week's video, I read in the comments from someone, they talked about that they like Kingdom Hearts 3, or not Kingdom Hearts 3, they like Kingdom Hearts. I cannot wait for Kingdom Hearts 3, sorry, getting distracted. They played Kingdom Hearts and they noticed that, you know, the battling with enemies can get a little repetitive, and I definitely can see where they're coming from with that, and I can definitely feel that as well when I'm trying to battle and level up. Or I remember when I was in the whale for Pinocchio, and I can't remember the name of the whale again, when I just did it, so I would go back every week and just like level grind throughout the entire whale's body because I just couldn't defeat the boss. And let me tell you, when I finally beat that boss in, oh my gosh, I could not believe how relieved I felt. I was like, I can finally progress through the game. That took forever. I seriously spent so many hours just level grinding in there. But finally beat that boss, and then I started play in the Little Mermaid world, Atlantica. So that's where I am with that. I also did some Animal Crossing updating, and by updating I mean like just making sure I log into Animal Crossing, because you know, after you don't log in for a while, your hair gets messed up and you get weeds all over your town, and I'm like, I am not letting any weeds grow in my town, and I'm not letting my hair get messed up, because every time my hair gets messed up, I have to go back and do it again all the time, and it gets frustrating. So I feel like so far for Animal Crossing, I haven't done as much trying to complete my encyclopedia, getting all the insects and all the fish and all the fossils. But so far what I usually do every time I just like check in and update in my Animal Crossing town, I go and get rid of all the weeds, go and talk to some of my townspeople, dig up the fossils and sell what I have. And usually every so often I'll go to the island to make sure I have some money, get some bug catching, because I did pay off my house. I have my house as big as it can get, and it's all paid off. So that's a great thing to do in Animal Crossing. So I've just been, it's like a casual checking in on it all the time just because I don't want to mess up my hair. So last week with the announcement of Lucina and Robin in Fire Emblem as playable characters, it made me go like, you know what? I'm gonna go check back on Fire Emblem Awakening. And I'm really glad I did. It took me 2 tries. I was stuck on chapter 19 for the longest time. Like, I mean, it took me 2 tries just last week when I played it again. I've been stuck on it for the longest time. Like, that's another game where if a lot of the times, if I've talked about in Pokemon too, that I'll just like do a lot of level grinding. And I ended up in Fire Emblem Awakening when after like trying it for like 5-10 times, I'm like, okay, I can't defeat this chapter. I'm just gonna go parlay a bunch of teams and level up my members and who I use. So I finally defeated I'm really bad with remembering names like right off the bat, but I defeated the boss in chapter 19, so I finally have made it through there, and hopefully I'll make some progress again with that next week, because I know with the Lucina and Robin announcements, Fire Emblem Awakening is going to be on my mind a lot, so I'm going to be trying to check in on that as well. Okay, so holy crap, Super Mario Kart for the Super NES. I tried playing that because I'm like, you know what, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart lately for the Wii U, Mario Kart 8. I'm going to go back on the original because I got that about sometime last year, and I finally got my Super NES recently fixed about a couple months ago because the power adapter jack, the plastic broke off, so my power adapter plug wouldn't stick in, and I finally got that fixed. And oh my gosh, the controls for that are games back then, I don't know, they just feel like they were so much harder because Mario Kart 8, I feel like I'm a pro. I can drift at all the corners perfectly, get all the speed boosts when I can. But when I was trying to drift in Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, and I was in Rainbow Road, I kept falling off every 5 seconds. Like, I couldn't control, like, I didn't understand how the drifting worked, like, to time everything. I was getting so frustrated. I was getting, like, rage-worthy. I was like, I wanted to throw my Super NES controller at my TV. That's how frustrated I was getting with trying to learn the drifting in there. So I'm going to try and spend some more time with that to at least learn how to drift well. Otherwise, I don't even try drifting, and I'll just, like, go through straightaways, like, not even drift, and just go through the levels, and I'll be alright, but trust me, a lot of us have it. A lot of the newer generation kids, if they don't go back on the retro games, they don't realize how much easier we have it nowadays, being able to save, how the controls sometimes are a lot easier to use than back in the day. Woo, we have it so much better today. And in Tomodachi Life, as always, I'm checking in on that every single day, so I don't want to say, oh, I did Tomodachi Life again every week, because I am checking in on that all the time. So I figured, me and my friend, we were watching Sailor Moon together, the Sailor Moon Crystal episode 1, because we just decided to watch it together again, even though we both seen it already. And it just kind of like just came to my mind. Hey, he's putting game characters and anime characters in his Tomodachi Life. Why don't I do that? So I went ahead and I did put Maru, Tuxedo Mask, and I put all the inner Sailor Senshis, Usagi, Amy, all the inner scouts. Sorry, I'm trying not to refer to the Sailor soldiers as scouts because that was like the English term, but they're Senshi soldiers. Gotta remember that. But I put all of them in my game, and I plan on doing more of them, like video game characters. So tell me if you've done that with Tomodachi Life, or if you even thought of doing that. So those are the games I was playing last week. As always, comment down below. Tell me, did you make any progress from last week, or what games you are playing as well, so we can all discuss and hopefully progress every week we are together. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye!